Appreciate you having me on, brother. I'm good.
Of course, man. Definitely always good to catch up with you, man. So, Chris, man, I'm on my Facebook, I'm on my Twitter feed. I'm seeing your face come up on the screen. I was like, you know what? Chris is over here at the Fanatics Experience. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, pretty much the Fanatics Sportsbook actually opened up at FedEx Field, the first NFL stadium to have Fanatics to put a professional sportsbook in their stadium. And the first ever bet was put by Mr. Chris Bryant over here, man. So
Yeah.
how was the experience, man? Talk to me about it. Tell me everything. Let's start from the beginning.
It was nice, that they invited me out through the Fan of the Year nomination. So I've been talking with the team and Fanatics for a while about coming out and placing the first bet. And when I got there, like they renovated the old team store, right?
Okay, that's all I was wondering where it's at. Where the old team store was. Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, it was over team stores. It's a decent size and it's really nice. So it's like a mixture of Buffalo Wild Wings style ESPN zone. I mean, this TV's literally everywhere in that place.
Okay.
And they got like lounge couches and stuff in there, and then literally a whole wall where you can just go up and bet whatever you want. And they have tellers and stuff. So I mean, it's pretty nice. So if I go up on a Saturday for a game, I'm definitely gonna stop in there.
That's awesome, man. I heard really good things about it. So I saw some of the videos. I'm actually going to share a couple of the ones that were online in a second. So let me actually share the screen real quick over here. It just looked like a really nice spot. So, so Chris, how did you get involved in this, man? So they just reached out to you for Fan of the Year, and that's kind of how it all came about for you, or what?
Yeah, exactly. They just reached out to me and said, hey, you're Fan of the Year. Would you like to, participate and be the first person to place the bet for the Fanatics Sports at FedEx Field? And I mean, of course, I'd love to do it. I'm new to betting. I don't bet. I don't gamble my money.
That's what I figured. I didn't pick you for much of a bettor, exactly. Right? So that's kind of wild.
But it was a new experience, and it was my first time. And that they wanted somebody that it was their first time to bring somebody in. So it was cool. I learned a lot about the sports betting world.
Yeah, so what can you do there? So is it just strictly sports betting? Can you do like electronic betting? Is there poker involved? Like I know like there's a whole bunch of computers you can do different things on. I just didn't really know what it actually entailed. Do you know?
I'm pretty sure it's just sports, all the different sports betting. Book. I think so. But yeah, you can eat. I think they got food options, a little high, but a little
yeah, what do they offer for food over there? What do they got?
I think it was like chicken tenders, wings, just bar food. But I mean, it's on the high end. So
okay,
yeah,
hopefully it's done pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool. Like I said, a Saturday night when I'm up there. I mean, you could go to that sports betting area and go to the team store. All in one little shop. Just something to do, literally right beside each other. So
that is pretty awesome. Yeah, I was listening to John Combs' podcast today. He was telling me he was telling the fans about basically when it's open. And I'm kind of like, I guess the one knock is that it's not open during game days. Is that true?
Yeah, for now, I believe. I don't want to speak too detailed to it, but for now, I think through policies of sports betting,
NFL policy. It's not anything with the Commanders or anything,
right? Yeah, I think you can't bet on game days right now. So I mean that does kind of suck. I'd like to go on a game day and go in there and
that'd be fun, right?
Maybe slap down something for the Commanders to win Super Bowl or something.
100%, man. That's really cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So how was the experience overall? So you rolled up there, like I guess the Fanatics guys were there. Was Jason Wright there? I guess I saw that as well. So break that down. How'd that go?
Yeah, it was nice.
Stuff there.
Yeah, okay. The command force was there.
Okay.
Jason Wright was there. A lot of the hiring guys, all the Fanatics teamers were a bunch of super nice dudes.
I want to hear about that. Are they pretty cool? I want to hear the Fanatics. So what's going on there?
A lot of them are really young, polished, professional guys, and I was just surprised and very approachable, very nice guys. I mean, they were cool dudes. So I chatted up with them for a while, and yeah.
How did they react when they saw you dressed up? Like, were they? Because they never saw HogFarmer before, right?
They were like, "Oh yeah, I love it."
That's awesome. I love that. That's perfect.
Yeah. Well, they had already seen pictures of me beforehand. They did their homework, so they've already seen what I look like before. But yeah, they were excited.
Cool. That's awesome, man. So it's really cool. So basically, I guess it's going to be year round, so a place where you can come out and visit. Is it pretty big? Can you can take your family there? There are a lot of tables. How many people do you think can fit in there?
It's not actually very big, so I'd say it doesn't fit more than you know, 40 people.
Maybe 40
Nah,
people. Okay. Okay.
it's not that big. I mean, I don't know the exact, but it's not that big. So if you wanted to go, you probably need to go there early to get a seat. There's probably 8 to 10 tables, bar
Okay.
stools types, and then they have a bunch of couches in the middle for the lounge in. So
Okay.
yeah,
Does it have a bar in there? Does it have a bar
it's
in there?
got a bar, but it's probably only about 10 seats.
Okay. Yeah,
At the bar.
It's more like come in and out kind of thing. You kind of go in there and out kind of thing.
Right.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool, though, man.
I don't think they designed it for a ton of people to be in there hanging out. But
okay.
Yeah, if you want to go, you better go early.
All right. So all together, you had a good time when you went up there, or what?
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, I think to myself sometimes, like, how am I even in this? How am I even here right now? You know what I mean? Like, how am I doing this? And it was just cool. It was just a good experience, super fun, and I had a good time. You know, it's through the Span of the Year program, so I'm really enjoying it. You know, just living life.
Of course, man. Yeah, of course, man. And don't feel like you you earned it, Chris. You definitely put a lot of work. You've been good people. You're always very positive, and you definitely earned this part. So it's awesome. So let's kind of pivot a little bit, man. So Fan of the Year. I'm actually, it's a pretty exciting time for you, especially this time of year. So part of the benefits of actually winning the Fan of the Year is potentially, well, you are going to go to the Super Bowl, man. That's freaking pretty awesome. And where is it, in Arizona this year, or where is it? I forget now. Where is it? It's in Arizona. That's cool, man. So like, I guess, I saw you on the field that day and we've been seeing you online. Like what has happened since then is what's upcoming. Like, what do you have to do to kind of represent the Commanders, or are you interacting with other fans offline, other Fan of the Years, and what's going on with that?
Well, they first announced it, the program's only been established for 3 years.
I'm about to say it's pretty new, right? Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it was like a thing for a long time. So there's only been 2 other
Commanders, Redskins.
So we had a Redskins Fan of the Year, we had a Washington Football Fan of the Year, and now we have a Commanders Fan of the Year.
First ever Commander Fan of the Year. That's pretty cool, man. That's awesome. Right. That's sweet.
So they added me to this group of Fan of the Years for all the Fans of the Year, so I interact with them. I've been doing stuff with the team. A lot of things that tailor to who I am as a person, which I really loved. I did some Safeway stuff. I did some stuff with Safeway where we went to the grocery store, and we actually purchased. The Safeway gave me a whole bunch of gift cards, and we went grocery shopping. Me and a couple of the other guys went grocery shopping, and those groceries that we got, we matched what Safeway gave us, and we gave it to one of our charity parents.
Okay.
One of the girls passed away. Her name was Zola. You probably know who she is. We gave it to her mom because it was her mom's. It was Zola's birthday coming up, so it was just really nice, and she appreciated it.
Connection
so
cool.
So that's what I love that this platform has given me through Fan of the Years, like to give back to more people, man. It was super awesome. And then we did something in the Safeway for Safeway. They gave me a whole bunch of gift cards, so I went out to the Dallas game for the tailgate and gave out a whole bunch of $100 gift cards. I hit you up for a couple questions, which I used a couple of them. Whatever, were pretty cool. I asked them, what is the proper fan way to say Heineke? And the guy got it right immediately. He was like, Heineke! So it was awesome. But
yeah, man.
Beyond that, I'm gearing up for the Super Bowl, which is in 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, something like that.
Maybe I think it's 3 weeks is the one. There's like this week. I think there's a bye afterwards for the Pro Bowl, then a week after that. So it's pretty cool. So they fly you out, Chris. And you don't have to worry about it. Like it's all expenses paid and all that.
Yeah, they awesome. Pay for the hotel. They're taking care of me. They pay for the hotel. First class flight for me and my wife.
That's awesome.
Have you ever been on a first class? There and back.
Have you ever been on a first class flight before now?
Yeah, sometimes I like to treat myself when I go to some away games, but it's not often because they're expensive.
They are expensive.
But yeah, I'm excited. I get to go to NFL Honors that Thursday.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Dude, you're gonna love that. I'm sure. You know what that is, though, right? It's gonna be ridiculous. It's like the award show. You're gonna walk in. It's gonna be all these like players ever. It's gonna be sick. That'd be awesome. Really
right. Cool. I'm excited. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of NFL stars there. I'm a football fan.
Yeah.
I'm a Commanders fan, but I'm also a football fan. So it'd be cool to see some other superstar players, and hopefully Charles Leno wins that Walter Payton Man of the Year. It'd be really cool if he won that. And they also announced the Fan of the Year the NFL Fan of the Year that premium same night. So we'll see how it goes. I'm just ready to have a good time.
That is really cool. That's awesome. So I guess are you going to walk the field or anything, or is there any like tours of the stadium for like Fan of the Year? What's going on with that?
They haven't sent us itinerary yet of exactly what we're doing, but I think there are some things that we'll do throughout the weekend. But I'm just gonna have a good time, enjoy myself. Me and my wife we're treated like it's a little vacation. We never been to Super Bowl before, so I was wishing. Big wish. I was wishing I got to see our team play. but
that'd be cool.
I'll have a good time. Long as Dallas, if I go to this stadium and I'm watching the Dallas Cowboys playing the Super Bowl, that would be terrible.
That'd be awful. That'd be terrible. All right.
Yeah.
Let's do 2 questions and we'll kind of wrap it up. So I guess the NFL honors list sounds kind of cool. I'm actually kind of jealous about that one. Chris, who do you want to see when you go to this whole event? What would be like your dream player that you bump into when you walk, like when you're walking around? And you can't say Taylor Heineke. It's gotta be someone else,
I don't know. I mean, I think it'd be cool to see some of the, up close, some of the, superstars, maybe like Tom Brady would
be nice.
Aaron Rodgers, or to me, they're all people. We put our legs on all the same. So I mean, it would be cool to see them, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have anybody specific. Okay. All of them be cool. I mean, any of them.
100%. I got you. All right. The very last question. So the Cowboys would be the absolute worst outcome to see in the Super Bowl. What would be your best outcome? I know you're watching the football from a distance. Like, who do you want to see? Is anyone you're rooting for? Like, you and I talk, we laugh offline about the Bengals sometimes, but like, is there anyone else you're rooting for?
All right. People are going to kill me for this.
Guys, keep it real, man. Do you, man. Yeah.
There's two. I would like to see the Eagles go to the Super Bowl, because my dad was an Eagles fan. 100%, so it'd be respectful. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But to win, I really do like the Bengals. They're cool. I like Joe Burrow.
I like Burrow.
I think he's awesome. The receivers are cool. So that's who I would root for. The Bills, the Bills and their story. They're a cool team too, but I'll go with the Bengals.
I'm with you. I want that underdog team. I'm rooting for I like the Bills. I've always liked the Bills. Like right now, people are kind of getting into the Bills now because of Hamlin's story, which is a very respectful story. I appreciate it. But like
for sure,
I love the fan base. I love Josh Allen. I love Stephon Diggs, who's right down the street from where I grew up. So I definitely root for them over there. So that's cool.
No, so you're going Bills.
I want the Bills, man. So I want the Bills. So I want the Bills. I think they're playing the Bengals this weekend anyway. So it's like whoever wins that, I kind of will ride them out. I don't want any of the NFC teams. I want the 49ers to beat all the NFC East teams, but like Kyle Shanahan, and he kind of left us in the bad, with the bad taste in my mouth. So I'm not really super proud. If anything, Trent Williams is what I'm kind of
right. Yeah,
it's cool, man. All right, let's bring it on home, Chris. I appreciate you kind of sharing your experience, man. So, where can they find you on social media? What are some upcoming things to look out for? Like, what do you got going on?
Find me on social media, HogFarmer Chris, on Twitter, Facebook. I kind of keep for family mostly, and just living life, man. I'm excited I'm wishing the year got extended. We were in the playoffs right now, but I'll be excited for the new year, man. The command this year was really fun. I had a blast. Yeah, it was a good fun football year, and I know we didn't win as many games, but I had a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to next year, man, and see for them to progress off of those wins we got. So that's where I'm at.
Exactly right. So Chris sits in section 109, gets a party popping over there. I'm in section 110. It's a lot of fun, man. I had a really good time this year. I already got my season tickets again. It's be fun. So hopefully we'll have a good year next year. It'll be really cool, man. I guess last question, Chris. How you feel about Sam Howell, bro? Are you ready for him yet?
It's one of those things like you want him to be so like is he that guy, right? I want him to be that so bad, but we've had so many things come through. Yeah, so many that to say to be skeptical. I'm a cheer for him, and he looked like a cowboy killer. I know that.
Cowboy killer. I love it. He did.
Yeah, he was whooping up on Dak Prescott in that defense. So I mean, we'll see. I hope for the team and our fans that he is what he was against Dallas, so we can not worry about the quarterback and fill holes in a lot of different spots.
It'll be really nice to have one quarterback for the whole entire family to get behind, because we've been split for so long. So I would love to have Sam Howell there. So
It's
awesome.
been a while.
It's been a while. So, all right, Chris, I appreciate you, man. So everybody listening, appreciate you guys as well. Have a great Friday evening. Peace out. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks, guys.